The first thought that popped into my mind when I saw this, and this is for better or worse, this is not necessarily a criticism, but I think it's very, very obvious. Cal McNair is not his father. That to me is the big takeaway. Maybe it'll end up being a good thing, but Bob McNair never, ever, ever would have done this. He would have. He loved Jamey Rootes like a son, and vice versa. So you can have your own opinion on this. All I'm saying is the big takeaway that is obvious to me is Cal McNair is doing things his way, and it's not necessarily the Bob McNair way.
This has been the worst kept secret around town for a while. Even yesterday, we were talking, and I said, look, you need to make this announcement soon, because sandwiching this between a Deshaun Watson and a J.J. Watt trade would just be a disaster.
Yeah.
It would be an absolute disaster. And I think this is the other thing that everyone over there on Kirby needs to realize. From Cal McNair to Jack Easterby to David Culley to Greg Grissom, who's the business guy, to everybody there. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying this with venom. I'm saying this like seriously, because I think they need to realize this, and they need to realize and have this peace of mind and this understanding. Because if you worry about the perception, if they're worried about the perception and what people say about what they do, then you're either going to drive yourself nuts or you're going to develop a very strong drinking habit, because they don't have the benefit of the doubt. This organization, there are trust issues with this organization. They could end up looking smart. There have been past organizations and past examples in sports where there have been trust issues, and a couple years down the line, they end up looking smart and they have the last laugh. But the Texans got to realize, if it's an equipment manager getting fired, if it's a PR person getting fired, if it's hiring a defensive coordinator, if it's a business guy resigning, this stuff does happen when new regimes come in, like Nick Caserio, but there's significant trust issues with the Texans organization. So there's not going to be, you're not going to win the PR battle at this point.
Right.